Hi, I'm Brian. Welcome back to another On the Road video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Stop! Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for proper voltage. Alright, today we're looking at a Kenmore side-by-side refrigerator, and the complaint is we're getting ice buildup in the ice chute and the ice cubes in the ice bucket are clumping together. Alright, so we'll take a look inside. Alright, so you can tell the cubes in the bottom of the bucket are getting clumped together. We're gonna go ahead and remove the bucket and take a look underneath here at our ice chute. And you can see we're getting a lot of frost buildup here. So we're gonna take a look and make sure our ice chute door flap is closing properly. Alright, so the reason why we're getting this frost buildup is warm air is able to enter through the door here for some reason. So we're gonna take a look. The most common culprit would be the ice chute door. We're gonna just press in on our door switch and hit the paddle for the ice. And we're gonna make sure that the ice door is opening and closing properly. We're gonna take a look at the ice chute door and make sure that it's sealing properly. We're gonna stick a flashlight in here and close the door. And now we can open the ice chute door here and let it close. And we're just seeing if any of the light, once this door closes, is still able to shine through. And I don't know if we can pick this up on the camera, but I am getting a small trace along the bottom of the light that's coming through there. And if we open this and take a look actually on the bottom front edge, you can see that the seal is ripped and torn, which is causing the warm air to go up in there and cause our frost issue. And you can also see the frost accumulates on the bottom of the bucket, so that warm air gets up through the door seal up to the bucket, and that's what's causing our ice cubes to clump together as well. For this repair, we're going to replace the ice door kit. The tools needed for this repair are a flat blade screwdriver and a 1/4 inch nut driver. Alright, so to replace the ice door kit, the first thing we're going to remove is our console here. And to do that, there's going to be 2 tabs underneath here to release with the flat blade. So we're just going to insert the flat blade and pry out while we pull down. And then we're going to lift it off the top and unplug our wire connection here. There's a tab right here that we're going to release. Alright, if you wanted to remove this completely, you can remove the wires leading to it and just keep track of where they go. I'm going to try and leave this here off to the side and just out of the way as we do the repair. So the next thing we're going to do is remove our switch bracket here, and there's going to be 2 tabs on either side to push in on while we pull out. And then this will come. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is remove this plunger. And we're just going to pull down on it out of the notch here. Next, we got a 1/4 inch screw here that we're going to remove. All right, now that we have the paddle assembly out of the way, we're going to take the ice door here, or the flapper, and our pin goes across the top here. The right side, we're just gonna push up and out of the groove there, and then it just all comes out as assembly here. All right, so we have to take the pin out here so we can reuse it. It's just gonna slide out. We wanna take note of where how this spring aligns up on this piece on the bracket here. All right, so it comes with a new ice door and ice door bracket. And we're going to make sure that the rounded part's on the bottom and snap these 2 together. Like that, right there in those tabs. It also comes with the new spring that we're going to line up just the way the old one was. And then we're going to take the old pin and run it through it here. Like that. All right, now we can take this assembly and reinstall it onto the door here. We're going to put the pin in on the left side first and snap it into the groove on the right side here. All right, we're gonna get the ice paddle back in place here. Next, we can install our bracket here with the 1/4-inch screw, a little washer that goes behind it there. All right, comes with a new plunger, so we're going to install the new plunger now. Take the loop on this end, hook it onto our bracket, and then snap this into that tab right there. All right, we can reassemble everything now. We'll get our switch bracket back into place here. All right, so there's 2 little tabs that we're going to line up, actually 3, that we're going to line up top here first. Make sure they're in those. And then we're going to snap it in place on these tabs on the left and the right. And one thing with this kit is the original ice door had a heater on it. The new updated kit does not include the heater. And now we're just going to have our connection for our console here. All right, now we're just gonna reinstall our console here, and there's 3 tabs at the top that the 3 tabs on the console are gonna sit in. So we're gonna put the top in first. And then we're gonna snap in the bottom 2 tabs there. And we'll replace the ice bucket. All right, we're gonna test it out. And that will complete your repair. Thank you for watching another quality video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com.